The discovery. Maya Sanchez was a senior archaeology student at Nova University, a prestigious institution in the heart of the solar system. Like most of her peers, she had spent countless hours poring over dusty archives, scrolling through data logs, and dreaming of ancient discoveries. But unlike most, she wasn't interested in the relics of human history alone. Maya was fascinated by the legends of lost alien civilizations that, rumor had it, predated humankind. One evening, she stumbled across a forgotten mention of the Vault of Athenix, a supposed repository of alien knowledge hidden deep within the asteroid belt. The data was obscure, tucked away in the digital margins of ancient Martian excavation notes. Most scholars had dismissed the vault as a myth, but Maya was captivated. After weeks of scouring ancient texts and piecing together fragments from different archives, she made a stunning realization. The vault wasn't a legend. It was real, and it lay hidden within the hollowed core of an asteroid named Paxan, in a rarely traveled region of the belt. Driven by curiosity, Maya managed to convince her advisor, Dr. Lang, to let her undertake an independent study project, one that just happened to involve taking a solo mission to Paxan. She set off, her small research vessel outfitted with the bare essentials. The asteroid field was as dangerous as it was vast, but Maya's piloting skills and single-minded determination saw her through. When she finally arrived at Paxan, Maya found what she was looking for, a crack in the rock, barely visible, that led into the asteroid's core. The Vault of Athenix. Inside, Maya discovered an ancient doorway inscribed with symbols, unlike any known human or alien language. It took hours of careful study and a bit of brute force, but eventually, she managed to get the doors open. The Vault of Athenix was a sight to behold. It was a vast, crystalline chamber that seemed to shimmer with a life of its own. Holographic data nodes floated in the air, glowing softly, as if waiting for someone to interact with them. Strange, intricate machines stood silent along the walls, towering over Maya as if guarding the secrets within. The air thrummed with a kind of energy that Maya couldn't place, something old and alien, yet welcoming. As she wandered the chamber, she noticed that her presence seemed to activate the holograms around her. Data nodes pulsed to life, projecting images and symbols that shifted and changed as she drew closer. She touched one of the floating symbols, and suddenly, her mind was filled with visions of stars, galaxies, and complex star maps that spanned the cosmos. Her heart raced. She was accessing the knowledge of an ancient alien civilization, the wisdom of the ancients. Over the next few days, Maya deciphered what she could of the vault's contents. She found records detailing the history of a long-forgotten race, known as the Athenari, who had explored the galaxy millions of years before humans even evolved on Earth. They were scholars, philosophers, and explorers who had dedicated their lives to amassing knowledge from across the universe. They had built the vault as a library of everything they had learned, a legacy to share with any future species worthy of finding it. Among the vast archives, Maya discovered details of advanced sciences, medicine, and even philosophical treatises on the nature of life and consciousness. But there was one file that caught her eye more than any other. It was labeled in a rough translation as the sequence of ascendance. The sequence, she learned, was a blueprint for evolving consciousness. It contained instructions on how to unlock hidden potentials within a species, allowing for rapid advancement in intellect, empathy, and psychic abilities. The Athenari had left it as a gift, hoping that if their civilization ever perished, another might carry on their legacy of enlightenment. But as Maya continued her research, a sense of foreboding crept over her. One of the holograms showed a warning, a message left by the last of the Athenari. It warned that the sequence was powerful, and that it could be easily misused. They had hidden the vault, fearing that if an unworthy civilization found it, it might bring about not enlightenment, but ruin. The decision. With her mind buzzing with new knowledge, Maya faced an ethical dilemma. She had the means to upload the entire library of the vault to her ship to share it with humanity. But the weight of the Athenari's warning pressed upon her. She knew how powerful the sequence could be, And she also knew the greed, division, and corruption still present in human society. Could humanity handle this gift, or would it misuse it? After days of deliberation, Maya made her decision. She would record what she had learned, but she wouldn't take the sequence of ascendance. She encrypted the vault's location and its contents in her own research logs, leaving a trail that only the most dedicated and careful scholars might follow. She hoped that one day humanity would be ready, but for now, the knowledge would remain hidden. The return. When Maya returned to Nova University, she was a different person. Her mind was filled with wonders and insights that few could imagine. She wrote her thesis on the myth of the Athenari, presenting it as a work of speculative anthropology. Her professors marveled at her imagination and her grasp of alien history, never suspecting she had been inside the vault itself. Years later, Maya became a celebrated professor, guiding students just as curious as she had once been. Some suspected she had found something during her research trip to the asteroid belt, but she remained silent on the matter. One day, though, she'd tell the story, when humanity was ready to understand its full potential. Until then, the secrets of the Athenari lay dormant, waiting for the next curious mind to discover the Vault of Athenix.